All right, so we're back here. Yeah, hello. And we should try to configure Skype too. I just decided to cut the episode short because I was on the phone, and you don't want to listen to nothing, right? Right. So I was talking about the Swiss franc. And they, overnight, and nobody really seen it coming, they just decoupled from the euro. Now, the only way you're going to anticipate that is by speculation and betting that it's going to happen or not happen, which I'm not going to do. I'm not telling anybody to do that. I'm just talking. I'm not giving advice. If you are seeking professional advice, we strongly encourage you to find someone to tell you to do that. Excuse me. But I'm not. So why I'm bringing it up is how it supposedly is going to affect look at my computer, how it's going to potentially affect things. Now, boink, and that's what I need to find out. I'm multitasking again. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. 1-815-209-9700. I don't learn nothing from you because you just talk all over the freaking place. I think that is picking that up. Let's find out. Hello?
You are listening to the original Red Pill Show.
Yes, how can I help you? Quit screwing up. Okay. So there we go. I think that'll work. 815-219-8700. If you would like to comment or, boy, Skype's using the camera. That's kind of creepy. Likey. So, the Swiss decoupled from, this stuff's really boring too. Hopefully I'm throwing a little bit of fun into it, but they decoupled from the euro for the fifth time. Well, actually once, but my storytelling the fifth time. And overnight, it increased their purchasing power. Oh, you have no power, grasshopper. You decouple from a euro. You no do that now because we screwed. We can no buy fried kitty, which is going to make it more expensive. So here's the real basic thing about this. When a country has a strong currency, it makes domestic goods for the people that live there good, but it makes their exports expensive. That's why, or so I hear, everybody was doing quantitative easing, yes, to increase the money supply, which devalues your currency, which makes it more attractive for people to buy your crap from another country. Problem is, when you do that, it devalues the purchasing power of the people that live there. But it's good for debts in government because they can just print money and pay off their bills, which isn't good. So, supposedly, we're going to feel this down the road. I guess Thailand did this years ago, and they decoupled their currency from, I think, the dollar. Not mistaken. Mike Maloney's got a good story on this and explains it pretty well. And it caused some problems economically through the global markets, including back here where the former chairman of the Federal Reserve had to bail out a investment company. So I know by what I saw, allegedly, there's people that lost a ton of money because they bet that the Swiss franc would come down, or essentially short it, and they lost their backside, if not more. And I guess the Forex markets are pretty highly leveraged if you're going to do that. I'm not telling anybody to. I'm just commenting, and a lot of people probably got hurt. So, what is that going to do? Well, the big concern now is if China does that and unpegs their yuan and the renminbi, it's going to make their currency stronger, which is going to make their products more expensive, which is going to cost anybody buying their stuff more money, as I understand it. Which will force people in China to spend their own currency in their own land, but it will be a stronger currency, so their money will go further. Now that's how I understand that. So there's going to be some more negative unintended consequences, but the big worry right now is if China does that, we're going to be in some doo-doo. Going to feel some pain. Wasn't me. Hillary, I didn't do it. What'd I do? Yeah. I didn't mean to do that. I did not devalue the Swiss franc. Are you running for president? All right. Speaking of that, all the some of the bigwigs showed up in Iowa, and I don't know. I look at it like a circus. I don't even know if it matters. I mean, I know it matters, but it's like, does it really matter now? 2 years out, maybe. But I'm going through my phone right now so I can find Drudge Report, because I'm going to go through a little bit of news here. Because depending on your opinion of this show, I got to read this one off a Drudge Report. I'm not going to be on for a little while. I'm going to be really, 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 really busy. And I want to thank everybody that's listening. There's 198 listens to the show. More followers would be cool, but I understand the situation. All right, so anyway, off a Drudge from cnsnews.com. Seattle to fine residents for throwing food in the garbage. Okay, here we go. When did garbage not become garbage? I mean, really. It's like, when I was a kid, you just threw your crap in the garbage can, and it's like, it's garbage. And now it's like, oh, no. And I'll tell you a story here if I even get into this, because I haven't read it. I just think it's ridiculous. But, oh, no, now it's recycling. You got to put it in a recycling bin. So now I got a big blue, there's a joke there, big blue garbage can in my garage. And then a regular dark green one for your quote-unquote garbage. But the recyclables go in the blue one. Okay, whatever. This is an explicit program, by the way. Usually when I start getting on rants, I start using colorful metaphors. Only because I'm passionate, not because I'm a jerk. So, you have been warned, and I'm trying to... It's just not as fun when you don't do that, at least for me. So, okay, I'll I'll comply. I'll throw my milk and plastic crap and my cans and my garbage and not my garbage, my because it's not garbage anymore. Cardboard into the recycle bin. Used to be bins. Now it's a big garbage can. Okay, fine. Well, it turns out, and I can't confirm this, but I talked to a garbage man, and he's like, oh, all that shit just goes in the same dump anyway. I'm like, what? Oh, yeah. It just, we just throw it in the same thing, and we just dump it, but you got to sort it. And I'm like, well, why am I doing it? It's like, I don't know. It goes in the same dump. Really? So, why the hell am I doing this? I don't get it. Is it just like an illusion to see that, I'm being a good citizen and my garbage footprint now is lower because I'm sorting my garbage? I don't know. But according to what I was told, it really doesn't matter. So I saw this. Now, I love Seattle, okay? So there you go. Just reading here. But in attempt to shame residents, shame on you. You have garbage. How dare you? What's next? Driving your truck? Running your heat? An attempt to shame residents of their city. A new Seattle law. I'm going to have to use elitist. Yes. A new Seattle law will levy a fine, yes, on homes that do not properly sort food out of the garbage. Out of the garbage. Is it garbage? Yes, it will be garbage. Emblazoned with a red citation tag. Violators will start to be fined anywhere from $1 to $50 in July. So says the Emperor of Rome. I added that. For now, Seattle residents will be publicly shamed by the scarlet letter like tags. Shame on you! Long live Rome and the king! Is there a king of Rome? There used to be, right? Yeah. Emperor, pardon me. Food waste is a big and still growing problem. Except for us elitist people, that we just throw whole chickens and pigs in the garbage. And no, we don't sort it because it doesn't matter anyway, you idiots! I'm sure neighbors are going to see... Oh, I have to. And I was at a roll here, man. They're going to see these on their other neighbors' cans. Says Rodney, whatever, a lead driver for Ecology Cleanscapes. Is that a garbage truck? Yes. A waste contractor for the city. Yeah, in my city. I'm going to have to put this on pause. Damn it. I'm sorry. I was just starting to have fun with this. People got to ruin my fun with calling me on the phone. Hang on a minute. All right. Ooh, and I turned the mic back on. Sorry about that. I just turned to have some fun. You guys ruined my fun. I'm just trying to have a good time here. All right. So where is the a waste contractor for the city? He's on the front lines enforcing these rules. Icky burp. Sorry. Excuse me. The tags are part of what the city calls a public education campaign. Long live Rome and Caesar. Oh, wow. Oh, man. I gotta quit smoking. In an interview with NPR, this guy details how he goes about enforcing the draconian statute. You can see all of the oranges and coffee grounds, he says, raising one lid. All that makes great compost. For the Emperor of Rome, you can put that in your compost bin and buy it back next year in a bag and put it in your garden. If a garden wasn't illegal. So you cannot do that. Long live Rome. No, I did that. The ultimate goal of the law, besides being stupid, is to boost composting while reducing greenhouse gases. Oh, here we go. Now you can't have garbage because of the greenhouse gases. Are you shitting me? What? Okay. Food waste is both an economic, yes, and environmental burden. Yes, you are a burden for your wastes. Forget about all the packaging and everything else that people put in there. It's your fault. Stop it now. Stop eating. Stop buying crap and throwing packages in the garbage. What's wrong with you? Yes. Transporting the waste, especially for a distance as far as Seattle does, is costly. No kidding, really? What isn't? Okay, so 2 is allowing it to sit out in the open, where it smells like shit, and we can't have that. Hail Caesar! I added that. So, 2 is allowing it to set out in the open, where it produces methane. Oh, here we go now. Okay. One of the most harmful greenhouse gases as it rots. Yes, how dare you again use your garbage and let it ferment and turn into methane gas, which, of course, we could burn and heat some places, fire a furnace, a foundry. Oh, no, wait, there's no jobs here in Rome. Long live the king, the emperor, Caesar! Hail Caesar! Okay. The second largest component of landfills in the United States and Rome is organic waste from you people. That's what I added that. And landfills are the single largest methane source of methane gas. That's redundant, and I added that. The EPA has already begun a campaign to achieve laws. Hail Caesar! Long live Rome! God be glory to Rome! Similar to Seattle's /Rome. The outstanding question remains: what purview is it of government to act as people's trash nanny? Well, it's just too bad. We're going to tell you what to do. We're going to tax the shit out of you, and you cannot eat, fart, or drive your SUV. Long live Caesar! God be glory to Rome and Seattle. Wow. Are you kidding? So now you can't. Okay, so Super Bowl Sunday, man. No Doritos, Fritos, corn chips, Cheetos. No beer, no nothing. How dare you? You're causing methane gas. Not to mention your carbon footprint's going up because you're firing up your 70-inch plasma LED Magic 1080 DPI frickin' surround sound stereo to watch the Super Bowl. What the hell is wrong with you people? And keep an eye out for the garbage guy in Seattle's in the Super Bowl. I just made that connection. Okay, so all you people in the stadium, what's that stadium? It's right off of Pike's Place. No hot dogs, no beer, no pop, no soda, no fish, no nothing, no, I don't want to get them mad at me. No coffee, no cups, no nothing. Don't go to the bathroom. Don't drive your vehicle to the stadium. Walk and don't eat anything. And try to refrain from going to the bathroom. Hail Caesar! Long live Rome! What the... Are you kidding me? Really? Come on. Now the guilt trip of, you're not sorting your garbage, and you will be red tagged because you are creating more methane gas. Oh, man. Or we're just also screwed, man. Okay, so whatever. So let's see what else we got here. Hope you enjoyed that one. Chinese rise. This is interesting. Ooh, there's a joke there, too. Yuan crosses milestone as the top 5 most used currency. Beijing off of finance.yahoo.com. I might use my Asian accent here. No offense to anybody. Beijing. Oh, phone keeps trying to flip the... Beijing, Chinese yuan, or yuan. No, senor, it's not yuan. Has been, hey man, what are you doing? Making fun of me. Become one of the 5 most widely used currencies in global payments. Coming next, the SDR, that's me. As International Financial Transactions Agency announced Wednesday. The yuan passed the Canadian and Australian dollars in popularity in December, according to the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications, which provides communications between financial institutions and companies. It said the yuan now ranks behind the dollar, the euro, the British pound, and the Japanese yen. And I think the Swiss franc is really close to that one, too. The change is an important milestone as confirms the yuan's transition from an emerging to a business-as-usual currency. I think this will become the next reserve currency, but that's just my opinion. I said that for years. You're crazy. Okay. Perhaps. Beijing is gradually easing controls on the yuan and encouraging its use abroad in an effort to reduce costs for its traders and increase Chinese companies' roles in the global economy. The Chinese exchange rate, here we go, listen. The Chinese exchange rate is set by China's central bank, and the currency doesn't trade freely on global markets, which means it's pegged to something. I'm not sure what. But Beijing has signed agreements with a number of foreign financial centers, including London, to become hubs for clearing yuan transactions. The yuan, also known as the renminbi. Oh no, round eye. You think a yuan and a renminbi are 2 different currencies? You know nothing. They are the same, as in one, as in yin and yang. To obtain perfect harmony, they are one in the same. All right. Accounted for 2.17% of global payments in December, behind the yen share of 2.69, according to SWIFT, whoever that is. The U.S. dollar share is about 45%. Global payments in yuan increased by 20.3% in December. Wow. Outpacing overall payments growth of 14.9%, according to SWIFT. Yeah, so if they unpeg it from whatever it's pegged to, I don't want to misinform anybody, and I honestly don't know. Watch out for what Switzerland happened. And watch what happens to the Forex markets again. So, let's see here. What else? Maybe one more in that zombie cat rises from the grave. 90% of hotels run by robots. Scott Walker gets ready. Yeah, I heard this. He's thinking about going to run for the president. Rand Paul, I'd shoot a drone out of the sky. Reintroduces audit the Fed bill. Legal pot fastest growing business in the U.S. Really? And that's a good thing. No, I can't make cars and computers and everything here, but we sure as hell can make pot. Israel on brink of new conflict with Hezbollah after 2 soldiers killed. Watch Israel read The Four Blood Moons by John Hagee. Reverend John Hagee. I think he's Reverend Pastor. But, yeah. And I'm going to get into a little bit of gospel preaching here. Jesus says, I don't know where, I should have looked it up. And I just read the book too, and I probably would remember. It was in Revelations, where he will come like a thief in the night. And if you're not watching for him, you're going to miss the bus, man. And you're supposed to look up for signs. That's all I'm going to tell you. Apple reports largest profit in history of mankind. Good, man. Well, part of that, not this, but yeah, thanks for my G5 tower that ain't worth a crap anymore because it has a Motorola chip in it. I'm still pissed about that. I have an Android phone now because of that. I do have a MacBook Pro though. I love it, but that was just horseshit. Sorry, that was mean. I saved up my money to get a G5 tower, beautiful computer, amazing, and it's a paperweight now because I can't run anything on it. And it was obsolete like a year after I got it. I was pretty pissed. I kind of still am. Measles outbreak spreads to Chicago. Great. Arizona woman may have exposed 195 kids. Outbreak reaches critical point. Yeah, this reminds me of the Ebola shit again. Oh, don't worry about it. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Oscar actress frontrunner. I don't believe in God. Gun control a must. Oh, I gotta read this one. And I can't get the story. How rude. I think it knocked me off my Wi-Fi. Let me see here. Cause I gotta go. I really do. Or, hang on. I need another hand. Settings. Wi-Fi. No, I don't want to be connected to that Wi-Fi. I want to be connected. What do you mean authentication program? Problem. Okay. There we go. And we're on that. Don't switch. Me no likey. Okay. I think this will be the last one. I'll get the hell out of here. I gotta go. Now all the stories updated. I'm getting close. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Oscar, I don't even know if now I'm not going to say her name. All right, you can do your homework on it. It's from HollywoodReporter.com. This story first appeared in the February 6th issue of the Hollywood Reporter magazine. In her early 30s, blankety blank felt lost. Her professional life was soaring. Her personal life shrinking. I was lonely. She admits, I don't think I felt happy. I didn't have the kind of personal life I wanted. What is this? Dear Abby? I'd spent my 20s working hard. Who doesn't? And trying to get to wherever there was, which wasn't really anywhere. It was, man, and then I just had another bong, and I'm like, what's the meaning of life, dude? It was just a job, and I really wanted a family. Everybody wants what they don't have. Unsure, not that you don't want a family. Unsure what to do, she turned to a therapist. Okay. Who got straight to the point. She must give her private life its due. I discovered that was as important as my professional life, says the actress. I didn't spend the time. I didn't invest. One thing I used to tell my women friends was, there's an expectation that your personal life is going to happen to you, but you're going to have to make your career happen. Yeah, that's with any book. It's really general here. Right? And that's not true. Really? Huh. You have to make your career, your personal life happen as much as your career. I'm not so sure about that, but okay. She's seeing a therapist, so whatever. Since then, what's her name? Almost miraculously has managed both. Choosing to live in New York, New York City. Hey, man, where's all the snow you said I was going to have? I didn't even park by my apartment, and you said I was going to get 3 feet of snow. You better not show up here, because I took the day off of work, and it didn't fucking snow. Sorry. She's built an inviolable private life with a 19-year relationship and 2 kids. Great. And counting. On the career front, she has defied one of the truisms of Hollywood that an actress is finished at 40. You know what, man? I think, especially if you're a movie star. I mean, I watched Robert Downey Jr. in that movie, The Judge. Great movie. That guy, and I'm 100% heterosexual, but that guy looks great. And he's 49. He's a year younger than me. So, this number crap, Tony Horton's 55. Look him up. And I don't think you can't, unless you're a fat ass and you don't take care of yourself and you just really go off the deep end, I think you can get a job as an actress or an actor, period. I don't care what your age is. Look at Liam Neeson. Look what he's doing. And that's awesome. I don't think he started his acting career until he was in his 40s. Could be wrong. Look it up. Look at, what's his name from Silence of the Lambs? Anthony Hopkins. Look at him. And I know it said actresses, but come on. I mean, whatever. Now she's 54. Racked up some Golden Globes. Blah, 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 blah. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, bah, bah, bah. Where's the stuff? Oh my gosh, this isn't really. I ain't reading this book. Oh, despite her ease, she doesn't want for strong opinions and has drawn angry responses to her tweets in favor of Planned Parenthood and gun control. I get more reactions on Twitter about gun safety than anything else. I don't understand how we're threatening the Second Amendment because we're talking about gun safety rules. That to me is really shocking. I can't agree more, actually. Two different things. All this is so frighteningly normal that you almost want to scream. Is it possible that an artist of blankety blank can exist in simplicity rather than complexity? I doubt it. This is not going where I thought it was. Wow. I mean, this is a book right here, which is great. But, yeah, I don't. See, that's what I don't like about headlines, because they slant them. I don't like, computer picks Seahawks. Unexplained banker deaths continue. Oh, maybe they got their FICO score lowered, like me. Interface allows computer to plug into brain. Fatal peanut allergies cured by probiotics. That's interesting. Not so sure about that one. All right, so I don't know. I'm really done. I gotta go. Gotta go to work. Time to make the donuts. So that is that. I gotta go. Thanks for listening to me. God bless everybody, because I do believe in God, but that's your personal choice. And I have to throw my outro over here. And then it's time to say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Am I on? Hey, come on. Really? It says I'm still on, and it's not going to let me load my frickin'. Come on. You're not going to load my outro. And I had it in there. Oh, man, more technical difficulty crap. This is nuts. Wow. All right, I'm getting weird sounds anyway. Forget it. All right, thanks for listening to me. God bless everyone, and have a great day. You have been listening, yes, to the original Red Pill Show from Rome. Hail Caesar! Have a great day.